This screencast is going to show you how to do an email or Google Drive search in GoogleVault, where we back up our email. First thing you need to do is go to ediscovery.google.com and log in using your Pewaukee School District Google account. You may land on a screen that looks like this with some matters is what they're called, searches here. If you want to narrow that down, you can click on My Matters on the left-hand side. I don't have any. So to start a new matter, which is what we need to start before we can actually do the search, it's just kind of a virtual holding place. We need to click the red Create button and give it a name. So I'm going to call it Test, and I'm just going to give a description so I know what it is for later on. I would suggest that your matter name is pertinent to the search and the information and perhaps the student that you're doing the search for. You see now it moves to a screen that has the matter name and test. Holds, I will talk a little bit about that later, but to start a search, we're going to click Search on the left-hand side. We're just going to leave it at all data. The source type would be mail. The search method is going to be an account. If, however, you wanted to search all email for a certain grade level, you're not sure who the users are, you would click Organization, and from there use the drop-down menu, and you can see all of the sub-organizational units in our domain. So if I wanted to see, search all email from the grad year of 2016, I could do that. Right now, I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to click Account, and I'm going to start typing in my name. I'm going to select that. The sent date is going to be a date range, and it's a plus or minus 1 day to account for the time zone differences. It's set to Pacific time zone. It's not things that I'm sending, it's things that are in my mailbox. So it's anything that comes in or out of my mailbox in a particular date range. I'm going to select a range, and I can narrow it down. For example, if I want to by keyword, I would leave this box unchecked, exclude drafts, because now it's going to look for those messages that might have been in draft form, and that might be helpful to you in case a student had drafted a message that had inappropriate content and then went back and changed it before they actually sent it. So I'm going to click the blue search button, and you see then I have a list of emails that come up pertaining to or have the word technology, related to technology, in them somewhere. If I want to look on it at a particular email thread, I can do that. So I'll look at this Technology Clarity Survey email that I sent yesterday. You can see it's highlighted the yellow where it picked up that keyword search. This came from Anthony regarding the Clarity Survey. So to get back to my search, if I want to look for something else, then I just click this back button. So I can scroll through and look at different email that either come to me that I've received or that I have sent. This is one Drea sent to me yesterday, so if I click on these pieces of the thread, then I can read that. Again, to get back to the search results, just use the back button up here. You can export the results. You give it a name, and again you need to come back here and download them, but you can begin the export, and it's going to run through that export process, and then you would find them over here on the left hand side under export, and then you would look for your matter name and then download them. I'm going to go back to search, and again you see because I'm still under this matter name that's called test, even though I click on search, it's going to bring me back to this last search that I did. I can either amend it, I can reset it all, or if I want to go back to those specific search results, I can just click the search button again to get right back to that. Again, if I click on GoogleVault, it's going to take me back to that landing page where I now see my matter listed here, but I also see other matters. If I go back in here into my matter and check this, if I'm done with it and don't need it anymore, I don't want to have to go back to it this matter's been closed, you don't think you're going to need it for anything else, you can come back in here and check this box and click close, and then it closes the matter, and then it's going to take it away from that list of matters. If you have a lot of matters here, you can sort by name. So I'm going to go back here. So I could sort by name here. I could also sort by owner. You can also sort by when it's last accessed. If I go back into my matters and click on this one and click search, you also see that I could share this. So if there are two schools that are working together, you could add people and share this search with someone else. And then you would just put in the information, the add people, and then click save and close. So they would have access to your search and search results as well. This is just a brief tutorial on how to do a basic search. If you have questions or there's something that you feel like I haven't covered, please contact me and I will walk you through this individually.